Hello again, guys. My friends over at Inateck reached out to me again. They had a couple other products they wanted me to take a look at. If you don't remember, there's been a couple of things I've talked about from Inateck in the last few months here. We had the Bluetooth speaker that they sent out, as well as this 7-port USB 3 hub, both of which have been getting an awful lot of use around here. But they asked me if I was interested in taking a look at a Bluetooth keyboard, and I've got a couple of them, so I've been kind of going back and forth about it. But this one in particular is targeted at the Apple wireless keyboard look and feel. Now, I've been using a MacBook Pro for my daily driver for work, for my day job, for a couple of months now, so I thought this might be a good way to pair up with that. So yeah, this is the Bluetooth keyboard that they make. It's a Bluetooth 3, and this is just something else they had on their site that I was kind of interested in. It's a 4-port USB 3 PCI Express card. I'm not going to be able to actually do anything with this today. I don't have a place to put it in a computer at the moment. The other computer's upstairs. We'll get to that down the road. But this, we'll go ahead and open up and take a look at. So yeah, here's the box. Just thought I'd show you what's in it, maybe hook it up to a device, and there you go. That's the Bluetooth keyboard. There's not going to be a whole lot in the package. It's going to make an awful lot of noise unwrapping it, unfortunately. But yeah, you've got the instruction manual. There you go, very thin, not a whole lot to it. You've got takes the battery. Looks like it takes a couple of AAAs, and then you power it on, connect it with this. It definitely is nice to have that connect button, but this does look an awful lot like a Mac keyboard. It has the command key right here. The buttons they don't have a whole lot of travel to them because they're supposed to be very thin, very light. At the very least, it does have that Apple wireless keyboard sort of look to it. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and stick some batteries in this and try to pair it up to a tablet, and we'll just see what it does. And actually, before I get too far ahead of myself, this, I'll just go ahead and open it up right here, is a PCI Express USB 3 card. They make a couple of models of this one. The larger version is actually something I was kind of more interested in. This one has 4 ports on it, and you just plug it in a PCI Express slot. The larger one had 7 ports on it, and then you plug it in. You have to actually have power inside of your computer for it, as well as using PCI Express. So this was the one that they opted to send me. So I'll be trying that out in one of my desktops and let you guys know what becomes of it. More likely than not, it'll be used to upgrade a desktop that does not currently support USB 3, so that'll be kind of nice. But now on to pairing this up to a tablet. And the more I thought about it, the more it actually kind of makes sense to go ahead and pair this up with a Mac. So I thought I'd go ahead and break out just my work laptop, and we'll see how it does when I actually pair it up to it. We'll go ahead and power this thing on. I've gone ahead and put a couple of batteries in there. See here, it does have the little flashing blue light, or at least it flashed for a second there. So let's see, if I hit the connect button here on the back, after holding the button for a couple of seconds, it looks like it did show up over here. Yeah, there we go. It says Inateck BK1002. So I'll hit pair. It says type this on the keyboard. So 164121, return, and we are connected. So at this point, I ought to be able to, yeah, spotlight search. I can start typing, and typing definitely isn't a problem. Of course, holding it at this angle is a bit of a problem, but if I wanted to, I can just start typing and it works. Okay, so I've gone ahead and opened an incognito browser tab because you don't need to see what's in my browser. CNN.com, there we go. Yep, pulls up, works. The up and down arrows appear to be working appropriately. Has all the little keys that you would expect to have on a Mac keyboard. The command key works like a command key should. Command space, for example, brings up the spotlight search. The brightness keys do work for the laptop brightness, so that's kind of nice. You've got the volume controls that do work as volume controls. So yeah, just first impressions of it, it definitely doesn't feel like an Apple keyboard. I've got an Apple wired keyboard on my main desktop, and it's not. The aluminum look and feel of this is very much plastic. But still, it does get the job done. It should be quite usable as far as just being a Bluetooth keyboard is concerned. And I will make sure to have links down in the video description if this is something that you're interested in. And just from a quick look over on Amazon, it looks like it's about $17 right now, so not really all that bad. And it says you've got 700 hours of continuous use battery life and automatic sleep mode when you're using these 2 AAA batteries. So half a year of battery life for 2 AAA batteries, I guess, is not all that bad. I just really prefer being able to plug it in so I don't have to worry about keeping AAA batteries on me whenever I take it somewhere with me. Anyway, that's going to be about all from me for today. If you have any questions or anything, let me know down in the comment section below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to receive more videos when they become available, and I will see you again next time.